Hi, Michelle. Jason Morgan from Atomic. As you can see, I'm logged in as Judy Martin from our back end, and I just wanted to take you through the process that she would need to go through to be able to see that information that we were talking about. So, first and foremost, she has access to just about all the reports that I think I could pull. The only thing that I was illuminating for you is that you couldn't pull those for her unless you had that administrative function. So, if I'm her, I just go, click on the drop down next to my name, and I go My Reports. It's gonna give me a bunch of prompts to download Adobe here, so bear with me as it yells at me, and it didn't. Okay, well, perfect. It did earlier today. Um, but if she just goes her progress by series, and then make sure it's the range is encompassed. So I'm gonna go back just a ridiculous amount, so she can we can illuminate that. So it's progress by series, and then that's the date range, and then I click generate report. So this will take just a second. It shouldn't take too long here, and then you'll be able to see exactly what she needs to complete and what she needs, the exact information that I kind of disseminated over to you. I know I went back maybe a little bit longer than I needed to, so our system's trying to pull that information, so bear with me just a sec as it pulls that. There it goes, finally. And it was the exact same information I had before. So we can look at the percent complete. It looks like she did some, atomic learning series that I did see in her certificates. But here's the space training for educators that she could just go, click and go right to that series right here. I'm actually going to do that. I open it in a new tab right here, and then you can see she has 2 incomplete in that 21st century skills concepts. So I open that up here. And it looks like she just did 1 in the communication tune-up training. I didn't talk to you about that. I assume she didn't think she should have a certificate for just doing 1 of the tutorials. So I didn't mention that to you. But so I open these up. I clicked open them up in a new tab. So they're up here. So for the space, you can see these green check marks. This is where it would denote whether she's completed it or not. Obviously, she's completed all these tutorials, but like I mentioned, she hasn't completed the do it, the share it, and the prove it. And this is indicated right up here, her progress bar right up in the top. So you can see she's 25% complete, which the percentage is a little jaded. This probably is going to take a bit longer, than these 3 sections. But just generally, what they're saying is she hasn't completed, the do it, the share it, and the prove it in that section. So she would need to go through and do the do it. I'm not going to click on it because it will show up there, but what she needs to do, as soon as she says go do it, it'll tell her what she needs to do, and then she needs to do whatever that is, and then upload it to the share it, and then go through the prove it right here, which the prove it's going to be a little prove it actually assessment. So she'll have to go through that as well. Again, I won't launch it just because it'll mess with our system. So 21st century skills, same exact thing. You can see that she's only 20% complete here. She obviously needs to go through the do it, the share it, and the prove it still, but she also needs to go through section C, as you can see right here. So I'm in her account. I mean, this isn't a view that I have that's different than her. This is how she would be able to see it. So that's what I was trying to point out to you today is she has access to this information quite easily. I mean, she could pull that report, see what she hasn't completed, and then go right to just clicking on them, go right to those series. Or if she knew what series it was, she could go to it without even looking at that report, whatever works best. So I'm going to wrap it up here. If you have any questions, again, Michelle, don't hesitate to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. Have a great day.